It sounds simple, doesn't it? Just two words. But inside these words lives an entire lifetime of struggle, of patience, of sacrifice, of discipline. Dedication is not something you switch on when it's easy and turn off when it's hard. Dedication is the invisible rope that pulls you forward when your legs are weak, when your heart is heavy, when your mind whispers, quit. Dedication is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what turns goals into achievements. It's what transforms ordinary people into extraordinary legends. And the truth is, dedication is not glamorous. It's not always loud. It's not always praised. Most of the time, dedication lives in silence. It lives in those unseen hours when no one is clapping for you. It lives in those mornings when you wake up before the world and no one even knows you're working. Dedication is lonely, but dedication is also powerful. The difference between interest and dedication. You see, anyone can be interested. Anyone can start. Anyone can say, I want this. I want success. I want greatness. But interest fades when it gets hard. Interest disappears when you face failure. Interest quits when the results don't come fast enough. Dedication stays. Dedication says, I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care if nobody believes in me. I will not stop. The world is full of interested people, but it is built, changed, and moved forward only by the dedicated ones. Why dedication matters more than motivation? Motivation feels good. Motivation is that spark, that fire that makes you want to move, to act, to chase. But let's be honest, motivation fades. It comes and goes like the wind. One day you feel unstoppable. The next day, you feel empty. That's why motivation alone will never take you where you want to go. Motivation might get you started, but dedication keeps you going. Dedication is not about how you feel. Dedication is about what you decide. It's waking up and saying, I don't care if I feel tired. I don't care if I feel lazy. I don't care if I feel uninspired. I made a commitment, and I will honor it. That's dedication. It's stronger than moods. It's stronger than emotions. It's stronger than excuses. The daily battle. Staying dedicated is not one big choice. It's 1,000 small ones. Every single day. It's the choice to wake up when the alarm goes off. It's the choice to practice when your body is sore. It's the choice to study when your friends are out having fun. It's the choice to say no to comfort and yes to growth. Dedication is not a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. And every day, life will test you. It will whisper, you can skip today. You can do it tomorrow. One day won't matter. But that's a lie. Because one skipped day turns into two. Two turns into a week. A week turns into a month. And before you know it, your dream is slipping away. Stay dedicated, even when it's boring, even when it's painful, even when nobody is watching. Because dedication is not about being perfect. It's about refusing to quit. Dedication through struggle. There will be days when dedication feels like carrying a mountain on your back. Days when you feel like you're moving in slow motion while the rest of the world runs ahead. But those are the days that shape you. Those are the days that carve strength into your bones. Those are the days when you build the kind of character that success demands. Anybody can stay dedicated when everything is easy, but true dedication is proven in the fire. When you fail an exam and still go back to study harder. When you lose a match and still show up at practice. When your business falls apart and you still rebuild from nothing. When people laugh at your dream and you keep believing anyway. That's dedication. Think of Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before creating the light bulb, but he stayed dedicated. And because of that, the world has light. Think of J.K. Rowling, rejected by publisher after publisher, but she stayed dedicated to her story. And today, millions of children and adults are inspired by Harry Potter. Think of athletes like Michael Jordan, cut from his high school basketball team, but he stayed dedicated, practiced relentlessly, and became the greatest of all time. Dedication doesn't mean you will never fall. It means you will always rise. The sacrifice of dedication. Dedication has a price, and that price is sacrifice. You will have to sacrifice comfort, sacrifice free time, sacrifice the easy road, sacrifice approval from people who don't understand your vision. Dedication means saying, I will give up what I want now for what I want most. And yes, it will hurt sometimes, but the pain of sacrifice is nothing compared to the pain of regret. Years from now, you won't regret working hard. You won't regret staying disciplined. You won't regret staying dedicated. But you will regret giving up. You will regret quitting too soon. You will regret letting comfort steal your greatness. So choose dedication now, so you don't have to live with regret later. Stay dedicated. Stay true. Stay unshakable in the face of doubt. Because dedication is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the quiet force that will carry you when nothing else can. And if you can stay dedicated, no matter what comes, you will rise. You will grow. You will win. Dedication versus distraction. The biggest enemy of dedication is not always failure. It is distraction. We live in a world that constantly pulls our attention in 100 different directions. Notifications, social media, noise, opinions, doubts. Everywhere you look, something is trying to steal your focus. And little by little, if you're not careful, those distractions eat away at your dedication. Because dédication requiert focus. Dedication requires you to lock in on your vision and guard it like it's your life. If you want to stay dedicated, you must learn to disconnect from the noise. Turn off the distractions. Say no when everyone else says yes. Because dedication thrives in focus, but dies in chaos. The loneliness of dedication. Dedication is not always popular. When you choose dedication, you will stand apart. Your friends may not understand why you don't go out every night. Your family may not understand why you spend so many hours working. The world may not understand why you keep going when the results are slow. And that's okay. Because dedication is not about being understood. It's about being committed. There will be moments when you feel alone. When you feel like no one sees your effort. When you wonder, is it even worth it? In those moments, remind yourself, greatness has always been lonely. The path to excellence has always been walked by the few, not the many. Stay dedicated, even when you feel unseen. Because one day, the world will see what you built in the dark. The discipline behind dedication. Dedication and discipline walk hand in hand. You cannot be dedicated without being disciplined. Discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline means creating habits that align with your dreams. Discipline means respecting your time, your energy, and your commitments. Think of discipline as the engine that powers dedication. Without discipline, dedication is just a wish. But with discipline, dedication becomes unstoppable. So, create a routine. Set boundaries. Hold yourself accountable. Because dedication is not just about passion, it's about consistency. And consistency is born from discipline. Dedication in the face of failure. Failure is not the end. Failure is the test. Life will throw failure at you again and again. Not to stop you, but to see if you are truly dedicated. When you fail, you have two choices: give up or get back up. Dedication chooses the second. Dedication says, I may have lost today, but I will not lose forever. I may have stumbled, but I will rise again. Every failure carries a lesson. Every setback is preparing you for the comeback. Every closed door is guiding you to the right one. Dedication doesn't see failure as defeat. Dedication sees failure as training. So the next time you fail, don't ask, why me? Ask, what is this teaching me? How can I grow stronger from this? That's how dedication turns failure into fuel. The small steps of dedication. Many people think dedication means making one giant leap. But in reality, dedication is made up of small daily steps. It's the student who studies 1 more hour every night. It's the athlete who trains 1 more drill after practice. It's the entrepreneur who makes one more call before going home. Small steps don't look impressive at first, but over time, they add up. They compound. They build momentum. Dedication is about showing up every single day, even if you only move forward an inch, because inches become miles, and miles become mountains. Stay faithful to the small steps, and one day, you'll look back and realize just how far dedication has taken you. The emotional weight of dedication. Let's be honest, dedication is not just physical, it is emotional. There will be days when your heart feels heavy, days when the pressure feels unbearable, days when the weight of your dreams feels too much to carry. In those moments, it's easy to think of quitting, but remember this: your emotions are temporary, your dreams are permanent. Don't let temporary feelings destroy permanent goals. Dedication is choosing to rise above emotions and stick to your path, no matter what your heart screams in the moment. Stay calm, stay patient, stay steady, because storms pass. But dedication keeps you standing. Dedication builds trust in yourself. One of the greatest gifts of dedication is self-respect. Every time you stay dedicated, you prove to yourself that you are reliable. You show yourself, I can count on me. I do what I say I'll do. I finish what I start. That builds confidence. That builds strength.